Welcome to round 15 of the National Premier League's IGA New South Wales Men's 1. We have another 6 matches for your delectation this weekend. Let's go to Mitch Grimer with all the match highlights.
Round 15 dished up plenty of exciting encounters to whet the appetite, not least the match of the round between ladder leaders Blacktown Spartans and second place Bonnyrigg White Eagles. Manly United hosted Sydney United 58, looking to lift themselves at the foot of the table. It was a clash of the form teams as Sutherland travelled to Marconi and Blacktown City sought to regain second spot when they travelled to Lambert Park. Sydney Olympic had their work cut out for them as they visited St George at Seymour Shaw Park, and Wynn Stadium played host to an entertaining fixture between South Coast and Rockdale. That's all exclusive to Football New South Wales TV, and this is the IGA National Premier League's New South Wales Men's 1. We start at Marconi Stadium where the Stallions hosted Sutherland, looking to grab a 4th consecutive win. The Sharks had a chance to open the scoring on the back of a Marconi free kick, with Jamie McMaster sparking the counter, before the ball found Nathan Alassi, whose shot dribbled into James Chronopoulos' arms. Marconi should have taken the lead when Mitchell Thompson's brilliant chip found Shu Sasaki, who poked his shot wide with the goal at his mercy. The miss proved costly, as Sharks bagged the opener 3 minutes later, with Jordan Figon tapping home a Nathan Lassie cross from close range. Stallions got the leveller just beyond the hour mark, Sasaki skipping past his markers and burying his shot into the net. Despite their man disadvantage, Sharks regained the lead in the 65th minute when Jordan Figon and Nathan Alassi combined again in similar fashion to the first goal, Figon clinching his brace with a smart finish. Marconi piled on the pressure late, but it wasn't to be as Sutherland held on to claim a gritty win and cement their place in the top 5. Sydney Olympic headed to Seymour Shaw Park looking to return to the top 5, while their hosts battled to avoid slipping into last place. Olympic goalkeeper Paul Henderson was called into action after just 6 minutes, and he made a brilliant one-handed save to his right from George Cadrayet's shot. The visitors struggled to create chances on goal until the 25th minute, when Ryan Kerr fired a warning sign with a shot that forced Dion Shaw to be on his toes. Olympic were probing as the first half wore on, and Bradley Trelaw's cross might have made an impact, if not for an important defensive header from St George's David Daskell. Evan Kostopoulos was next to try his luck for Olympic, and he forced a sharp reaction save from Shaw at his near post. St George must have thought they'd grabbed a late goal before the break, when Bruno Pivato released David Talevski, whose shot looked destined to nestle into the net until Henderson pulled out a magical save. The pick of the chances in the second stanza belonged to Olympic, with substitute Christos Tamaris going the closest to breaking the deadlock, hitting the crossbar from a free kick on the edge of the area. It looked to be a day for the keepers to shine, with Dion Shaw producing an impressive save to deny Olympic's Go Shirai. Bradley Trelaw almost hit Olympic in front with 6 minutes on the clock, but his powerful header was blocked off the line by Talevski. So St George hold on to claim a valuable point, although it wasn't enough to prevent them from dropping into 12th spot. Manly United had an opportunity to climb off the foot of the ladder when they welcomed Sydney United 58 to Cromer Park on Saturday night. It was a nervy start for the home side when Brendan Chilakian whipped in a free kick that fell at the feet of Chris Payne, who missed when it would have been easier to score. But Payne made amends in the 39th minute, finishing off some neat work from Chilakian's intercept to put the hosts into the lead, and a cheeky celebration to boot. Payne had a pair of good chances to give his side some breathing space, the first coming before half-time when he sprayed his shot wide from within the box. The striker went closer shortly after the resumption, stinging the palms of Anthony Costa after being played in well by Jimmy Oates. The resulting corner almost provided a reward, but the crossbar prevented Manly from surging further ahead. Mark Ruden's men struggled to dominate but carved out a chance to equalise in the 57th minute when Miriam Pavlovic teed up Stepan Padic, who skewed his effort wide of the goal. So jubilant scenes as Manly finally lifted themselves out of 12th place to sit on level with points with Sydney United 58 and St George. Blacktown City headed to Lambert Park determined to keep the pressure on the competition frontrunners, and they put on a clinic to power past RPA Leichhardt Tigers. It took just 4 minutes for the visitors to get on the board, and boy was it a beauty. Mitch Marlier ran through the middle of the park and caught Andrew Barzi off his line with a brilliant chip to make it 1-0. Blacktown skipper Travis Major doubled the advantage 10 minutes later, tapping the ball in from close range after Barzi parried Sasha Makura's shot into his path. RP's Blake Powell got his side back into the match after 22 minutes, finishing off a Franco Parisi pass to reduce the deficit to 1. Things looked ominous for Blacktown City when Giorgio Speranza fired in a rocket from outside the box, but Barzi stood firm to keep the shot at bay. Blacktown restored their 2-goal buffer when Major controlled Yanni Fragagiannis' free kick and cut back for Zachary Cancross, who made no mistake from close range. The result was put beyond doubt in the 65th minute when Marlier found Major in open space, and the captain bagged his second goal of the night. There was one last hurrah for the away side as Marlier completed his brace to seal the 5-1 rout, latching onto Major's through ball and slotting the ball away coolly. 5-1 it finished as Blacktown City moved into second place. South Coast Wolves entertained Rockdale City Suns on a glorious afternoon at Wynn Stadium, with goals aplenty in this one. Wolves looked in fine touch from the outset as James Baldacchino headed home Matthew Bailey's corner after just 2 minutes to hand them a 1-0 lead. They didn't have to wait long to extend their lead as Jordan Murray buried Lachlan Royce's pinpoint cross to make it 2-0. Ashkan Uyghur's needless foul on Joey Lavelle presented Wolves a chance to continue their dominance on the half-hour mark, but Bailey was unable to do any real damage from the resulting free kick. Rockdale's first shot with menace came via Nikola Taneski, who finished off a tidy passing move with a shot that called Thomas Hamilton into action. Paul Kohler then went close to giving Rockdale a boost, but his header was blocked by the leg of Hamilton. That clicked Suns into gear, and Stephen Hesketh pulled one back for them 5 minutes later, heading home Taj Minicon's corner to give his side hope of a comeback. But Lachlan Royce ensured there would be no nervy final exchanges for Wolves, as he went on a solo run and finished tidily to allow South Coast to run out 3-1 winners. The result moved Wolves into 8th place, while Rockdale dropped out of the top 5.
The match of the round for round 15 is a top-of-the-table clash between first place Blacktown Spartans and second place Bonnyrigg White Eagles. Let's go to Blacktown Football Park and your match commentator, Mitch Grimer.
Heaves it up the pitch. A couple of good touches here from the lively Ray Miller. He's released Barkis here, who goes for an audacious chip. Oh, very close there from Elson Barkis here. Bonnyrigg break quickly. Spartans are scrambling to get numbers back here. David Vrankovic whips it into the box. Alex Kanak touches down. Robbie Eunice fires his side ahead. How often have we said that lately? Beautiful passage of play for Bonnyrigg. They lead 1-0 after 27 minutes. Bonnyrigg, they've been on the front foot since Eunice's goal. Here is the number 9. Oh, that's a beautiful ball for Aaron Peterson. Oh, he scuffed it wide. Probably should have done better there, Peterson. He won't be happy with that at all. It's all Bonnyrigg at the moment. Really controlling the play well. Spread it wide to Vrankovic. He plays it down the line for Uccino, who crosses for Peterson. Peterson makes no mistake this time. 2-0 Bonnyrigg. Peterson buries the shot, and the White Eagles are in full command here. Spartans now, a rare position this, being 2-0 down. They'll be looking to bounce back quickly. It's Jacob Ott, he plays it into Corey Bixo, who miscontrols it. Oh, but Barkusi volleys first time, what a goal! Elcid Barkusi, take a bow. That's one of the finest goals we'll see all year. Spectacular first time volley. He pulls one back for Spartans, 2-1 now. It's been a bright start to the second half for Spartans, getting plenty of touches early. Bit scrappy here, but Phil Macris tries his luck. It's blocked. Only as far as David Guller, who buries it first time into the bottom corner. Spartans, Mr. Reliable, brings them level 2-2. Strap yourselves in, folks. We're just getting started. Well, what an entertaining match this has been. You get the feeling we're not done just yet. It's a turnover of possession in the middle. Ray Miller wins it. He's driving towards the box. He has Corey Bixo on his right. He plays Bixo. Bixo scores. Comeback is complete for the Super Spartans. 2 goals in 5 minutes, and they've done it. 3-2 to the home side, and the home crowd definitely getting value for money here. What a performance by the Spartans. Still trying to gather our breath here. It's been a frantic second half. Certainly lived up to its billing, this match has. Spartans hold a 3-2 lead. 8 minutes left on the clock. Bonnyrigg pushing now for the equaliser. Bixo with a foul on Tadros. It'll be Tyne and Diaz to whip this one in. It's a decent delivery to the back stick. Spartans are in 2 minds. Alex Kanak in open space, but what a save! Carlos Saliadare. Spectacular reflexes from the goalkeeper. Denies Kanak from almost point-blank range. Well, 3-2 it finishes. Spartans complete a brilliant comeback. They surge clear in first place. Brilliant performance there.
Brian, up 2-0. Heartbreaking loss there, 3-2 in the end.
Yeah, disappointing to lose when you're up 2-0, and I think we had a few chances to maybe finish the game off at that stage and just didn't take our chances.
You were 3 points on the ladder, just behind the Spartans. Now, they've jumped 6 clear of you. Still attainable?
Look, they were 12 points clear at one stage. In fact, I think with the stage we were second bottom of the table at the start of the season. So we've come a long way, and I think certainly the competition's not over yet.
Carlos, down 2-0, come home to win the game 3-2. You've had a few wins this season. Is that the best?
Yeah, that's probably up there with one of the best ones. Having to dig deep from 2 goals down. I think that might be the first time that we've copped 2 and then come back. So yeah, like I said, it was a hard night. It was really a tough game, so it was really good to come back with a win in the end.
Carlos, as I said, the result was 3-2. Could have been 3-3, but you pulled off probably one of the saves of the season in the 82nd minute.
Yeah, look, it was just, I guess a bit of luck. I mean, if Eunice maybe puts it either way of me, it's probably, a good finish and the game finishes 3-3. But, I was happy. I just stood up and, it was a quick reaction. I mean, like I said, a bit more luck than skill involved in that one. But, wins us a game, I'll take it.
That's all we have time for on this week's show. For all the latest information concerning the IGA National Premier League's New South Wales Men's 1, including the full table and fixture list, make sure you head to the website nplnsw.com.au.